Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat and today we'll be talking about The Conjuring of Light by V.E.Schwab. It is the final book in the, what's it called? Darker Shade of Magic trilogy. I will admit I finished this over a week ago, but I'm here today to tell you what I thought because I figured it really needs to be done and I can't be bothered to write a review. So without further ado, let's get going. These are lots of notes. This video will be non-spoilerish, although I can't really say it will be completely non-spoilerish because if you haven't read the other books, this will spoil you. So yeah, this was an explosive ending to this series. I felt it was jam-packed of drama, of romance, of action, and you had no idea what was going to happen because I felt like everything was on like the edge of a cliff and with just one final step you plunge down into, no, what am I fucking talking about? Basically, I really enjoyed this book. It was very fast paced. I didn't feel there was any part of it that bored me, and that's so great because it was such a big book that you're leaving it open to dull moments. So it was nice to feel like every page, what's gonna happen? I want to turn the page, what, you know, I need to know what's happening. In fact, I actually found that I had to take so many breaks every few pages because it was so intense. I had to catch my breath. I had to just calm down, relax. It's not the end of the world. Nothing's gonna go wrong. I felt like even though I was only, say, halfway through the book, I was, shit's gonna go down. This is gonna get really bad. I don't want to go into it too much because of obvious reasons, but I will say that for the first half of the book, everything was like hunky-dory. Well, I wouldn't say hunky-dory, but it was smooth sailing in a way because they sail, you know. But then the second half was, how can I put this without ruining it? Things started to go very wrong. Things were not going smoothly, and with the whole trying to defeat Oseram, is that how you say it? Oseram? Either way, the bad guy, trying to defeat him felt like Sauron in Lord of the Rings. I assume I'm saying that. It just, you know, a thing that is so much more powerful than these people that you love so much, and you're like, how are you even going to achieve this? There was so many sad moments as well, just like the people, you gotta save the people. One person in particular I actually really found that she came through is Lila Bard. I wasn't too fond of her in book one. It took ages for me to warm up to her, and the character development that she's had throughout is just amazing. She's gone from lost, kind of like lost lamb in a world with no magic or barely any magic, to this fierce, kick-ass pirate thief with more magic than she knows what to do with. And it's so nice to see, and it was done in such a way that it didn't feel forced or rushed. It didn't feel fake either. You also have Holland, who I think many people didn't like him at the start either, and just you think like he can't be redeemed or anything, but I will tell you that by the end of this book, the book I'm holding, by the end of this book, I was actually sad for him. I felt like he deserved so much better because he'd been used like a puppet basically, I want to say most of his life, or at least he'd been used, and he'd never been able to be himself because for one reason or another someone was using him or, you know, abusing him. You could understand, especially with some of his backstory, you could understand why he was the way that he was. Another one of my favourites are Cal and Rai, and I just love their brotherly bond. It tugs on the heartstrings how dependent they become on each other at times, even if they're different places of the planet, and how they will be, you know, one is injured, the other one will rush to them. It's just so sweet and also kind of sad because they are linked in more ways than just one. The stuff that happens to them in these books is just heartbreaking, and I never want anything bad to happen to them again because I love them. I wasn't too keen on the sexual scenes in this book, but mostly it's more like me just being uncomfortable with it. I know it's an adult series, but it kind of, for me, I ended up forgetting that it was an adult series because unless you're reminded of the ages, it kind of reads more like a YA in a way. So to be fair, the sexual scenes weren't a lot different to what you get in a lot of YA these days. I liked Alucard, is it Alucard, but not necessarily with Rai. I kind of shipped him with Lila at first, even though I kind of also shipped her with Kel. So it was like a bit of a love triangle going on here. There were so many funny scenes as well. I felt like every character shone in their own way, and whether you wanted to or not, to me, I kind of grew an attachment, so that when you lose people, now what? On the side of Holland, however, there was so much deception going on throughout the series that as much as I felt sorry for him, I also didn't completely trust him. Neither did Cal or Rai, which is obvious enough. So you were never quite sure what was going to happen and like if he was going to betray them again. Every step you took, you felt like you're also taking 2 steps back. It was just kind of, oh god, what's going to happen? Like, I was just on the edge of my seat. So, I mean, overall, this series has been one of my favourites, I think. Granted, the first book wasn't as good as I was hoping, but I think part of that was because it took me so long to really get into it. I got more feelings for these characters by the end, and I feel like it could have gone on for another book or so. I just wish it had done. I wish the series hadn't ended. I love V.E.Schwab's writing. You can really conjure the image in your head, and that's what I love about it. So yes, I give this, I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I honestly can't remember, it's been so long ago, but yeah, definitely 4.5 stars. It's really sad that it's over, and I'm gonna miss it so much, and I don't really know what else to say, so I'm gonna leave it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye. Ugh.